If you are looking to buy a new pre-built gaming PC and you don't want to spend anything over $1,500, then this is going to be the perfect video for you, because I will show you the best pre-built gaming PCs for under $1,500 that will be amazing for 1080p, 1440p and 4K. And I will go from $850 all the way up to $1,500. So if your budget is between those numbers, then stay, because I will show you the perfect system for you. By the way, all the links to these PCs will be down below in the video description. My name is Valentino, and with that being said, let's start. With the first one, we have the Skytech Gaming Nebula from Amazon. This one is going for $850 and it has the RTX 4060 and the i5-13400F. If you are new to PCs, basically the i5-13400F is a great mid-range CPU and the RTX 4060 is a great 1080p graphics card that will allow you to play at 1080p on the most high demanding games out there at 90 plus FPS on average, which is an amazing number in this type of games. When talking about esports shooters, you can expect 240 plus FPS on average in games like Fortnite, Valorant and CS2 in competitive settings at 1080p resolution. So definitely an amazing system for both high demanding games and esports shooters at 1080p. So I would highly recommend this system if you have a 1080p monitor, you want good performance, and you are not looking to spend anything over $1,000. Actually, this is one of my favorite systems out there when it comes to price to performance, and you can also play at 1440p in high demanding titles, 60 plus FPS on average, depending on the game and depending on the settings. Moving up in price, for just $1,000, we have the Thermaltake LCGS. This is a great system and it has the same CPU, the i5-13400F, but here you get the RTX 4060 Ti, which is quite faster compared to the RTX 4060. Instead of 90 FPS on average, when it comes to high demanding games on high to ultra settings, you can expect well over 110 FPS, 1080p resolution, and then if we jump up in resolution to 1440p, instead of 60 plus FPS on average, you can expect closer to 80 FPS on average, which is an amazing number when it comes to 1440p high demanding titles on high to ultra settings. With this system, you can play at 240 plus FPS on average esports shooters. I wouldn't recommend you using this system for 4K unless the only games that you play are Minecraft, GTA 5 and Valorant, for example. Then in that case, you can also play at 4K, but if you're looking to play high demanding games at 4K resolution, there are other systems in this list that are going to be more suitable for 4K resolution. Now, the next one is one of the best deals I've ever seen on a pre-built PC, especially if you want to play at 1440p very high FPS. This is the ABS Aqua Gaming PC from Newegg, and it has once again the same i5-13400F, which once again, as you can see, is great because most PCs use it since it's not going to bottleneck your graphics card, which is the main thing on a gaming PC. Your GPU must be the priority and you have to have a CPU that will not bottleneck your GPU. So the i5-13400F is great for different budgets. But the main difference here is the graphics card, and here you get the RTX 4070, which is a great 1440p high FPS GPU. With this one, you can expect 90 plus FPS on average when it comes to 1440p high to ultra settings in high demanding titles. And then if you drop down the resolution, because let's say you have a 1080p monitor and maybe eventually you upgrade to 1440p down the line, well, at 1080p you can expect over 120 FPS, and I'm talking about high demanding games. So in esports shooters like Fortnite, Valorant and the ones I've been mentioning throughout this video, you can expect well over 300 plus FPS on average in those type of games. And here you get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory at 6000 MHz, which is great speed. And the most important part is that with 32 gigs of RAM, you will be able to do not only gaming at a very high level, but also streaming and content creation. So that's a huge plus. For $1,160, I do believe that this system is one of the best deals I've ever seen in terms of price to performance. If you're looking to spend a bit more, for $1,360, you can get the Skytech Chronos from the Skytech website. This one has the same RTX 4070 and you also get 32 gigs of RAM, but the upgrade here lays on the CPU. Here you get the i7-12700F, so if you are looking to play high CPU demanding games, this is a nice upgrade compared to the last one. It is $200 more expensive, but I do believe that it's worth it if you want to play, as I said before, high CPU demanding games, or if you want to achieve 360 plus FPS on average when it comes to a game like Fortnite. And then with the best one, we have the Skytech Chronos as well, but this one is the one from Amazon and is the upgraded version from the one on their website. It has the i5 14400F, so we are not talking about 13th gen anymore or 12th gen like the i7 12700F. Here we are talking about 14th gen, and the i5 14400F is one of the best upper mid-range CPUs in the entire market. And then we have the RTX 4070 Super for the graphics card instead of the 4070. With the 4070 Super, you can expect around 108 FPS on average when it comes to 1440p high to ultra settings in high demanding games, and then you can expect around 60 plus FPS on average when it comes to 4K resolution on the most high demanding titles. And you have to keep in mind that this is native resolution, so if you want to play at 4K and you turn on DLSS, which is the upscaler from Nvidia, you will be achieving higher frame rates, and it will be around 70 to 90 FPS on average if you turn on the DLSS quality, depending on the game and depending on the exact. But this graphics card is amazing for every resolution really. 1080p very high FPS, 1440p very high FPS, and then 4K. Even though it's not the most powerful system out there for 4K, you are spending $1,500, which is quite cheap compared to other pre-built PCs in the market that are designed to play at 4K. Usually 4K pre-built PCs are around $2,000 or more, so here you are spending $500 less and you will be able to play at the same resolution. So great system for the price. And if you're looking for a pre-built PC for a different budget, let's say you have less than $850 or you have more than $1,500, then you will have my video on the best pre-built gaming PCs of the month for every budget and every resolution. That one will be in the top right of the screen. And if you need personal PC help and you want me to help you out with your specific budget and your specific needs, in the top link in the description you can ask me anything inside of my gaming community. If you found valuable information throughout this video, leave a like and subscribe. It's going to help the channel a lot. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.